In the previous video we looked at converting binary numbers into denary. In this video we're going to look at some questions that ask us to do the opposite. Convert the following denary numbers into binary. Again, I'm going to ask you to pause the video in a moment, attempt the questions on your own, and then continue the video to see if you got the correct answers. So, pause the video and attempt the questions now, please. Okay, so hopefully you've had an attempt at these questions. And again, the process that we can use is quite simple. First thing that you need to do, as we did before, is to simply write down the place values that you use in binary. So again, we're going to start with 1, then 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, and 128. Now, the first question we've got, question A, we need to make the value 12. So we're after representing the denary value 12 in binary. So again, just look at your place values and see, in order to make 12, do I need 128? Should be obvious that we don't, so we put a 0 in there. We don't need a 64, we don't need a 32, and we don't need a 16. In fact, the first number that we need is an 8. If we take 8 and we add 4 to it, we get 12. Therefore, we don't need a 2 and we don't need a 1. So, the binary value for 12 is 1100. When writing this out, you can, if you want, discard these zeros here as they have no weight, they have no value in the number. So, let's now look at question B. So, for question B, we've got to represent the number 76. So, again, we look at the first place value here, which is 128. We don't need one of those because that would bust us. But we need a 64. We don't need a 32. We don't need a 16. We need an 8. And we need a 4. And then we don't need a 2. And we don't need a 1. So here, 64 plus 8 plus 4 equals 76, the number that we were after here. Last question, C, we're going to make 106. So again, start from this place value here to make 106. We don't need 128. We do need a 64. We need a 32. We don't want a 16. We need an 8. We don't need a 4, but we do need a 2. And this makes the denary value 106. So in binary, the value is 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. So check to see if you got the questions correct, and if you did, well done.